It's coverage of 3C2A men's basketball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. The 2017 Compton Tartar Classic, live from El Camino Compton Center. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway with coverage for you today. 2 games on the slate. It'll be West LA and the host school Compton. And then later on tonight, battle of 2 of the top teams in Southern California, Citrus and Antelope Valley. Stay tuned. Coming up, it's the Wildcats and the Tartars here on SoCal College Sports.
And we send you special greetings inside the Tartar Gymnasium on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Together with Mike Cepeda with you today for game number 2. And Mike, for both teams, you want to get a win in the second round, the consolation round of this tournament. What's the key you may think for West LA to get a win today, or for Compton?
Yeah, well, West LA really a bit of a hard luck loss yesterday versus Chafee, a double overtime loss at the hands of a very good team, West LA, a very good team within their own right. Got a lot of slashers, a lot of playmakers on the other side. Compton, what do they need to do? They need to mature. They got a lot of freshman-laden team, a team that plays hard, but sometimes maybe a little overcommittal on defense, and need to do a better job of growing up and staying in containment of a team that likes to weave it up and then find their spots to attack you down low.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to replace 2 All-American players, Javion Brown and Anthony Fitzpatrick last year. That's kind of hard to replace.
Yeah. Well, it's something where you need to get reps. You need to get a win.
Sure.
And it's going to be nice to get a win versus a team like West LA, who let's be honest, they're pretty good this year.
Right. And for West LA against Chafee yesterday, they gave up a season-high 25 free throws to one guy, Trevor Ginyard. That can't happen today. They want to win.
And the player that does it for the Tartars is going to be Lakeelian Taylor. Taylor, 28 yesterday in the loss versus Glendale. Just a bit of a hard luck loss for the Tartars in their home opener last night of this tournament, the Tartar Classic here in 2017. And like we said, just trying to get a win.
Yeah, so the key thing is who can make the less mistakes for both sides will probably get a win today.
Yeah, who's going to win the effort and turnover battle?
Right.
Usually going to bode well, but I got to tell you, West LA proven playmakers on the floor, and the job in speaking with Coach Higgins earlier today, they just have to do a better job of staying in front, making them make tough shots. If they do that, I think they're going to be okay today.
So Compton on the year 2-8, West LA 9-4 on the year. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. Compton is a bit of a slide in their last 4 games. They've lost 3 of their last 4. They lost to Glendale by 5, 75-70. So we're just about set to get underway. West LA in their road blue and white and yellow on the sides.
Game 1 of 2 on the slate today. It'll be Antelope Valley and Citrus later on. Citrus, one of the top teams in Southern California. The preseason poll, ABC came into the year one of the top-ranked teams. Bit of a lull there offensively to start the year, but starting to turn the corner and gel together as a team.
And we're underway. Compton with the basketball, going from left to right. Cook to the right wing. Taylor back outside into the post on the left block for Compton. Into the paint, step back, nice up and under move. The shot no good from close range, recovered by West LA. By Prince Onebi, dangerous pass on the far sideline into the paint. Man falls down, recovered back to Obeni. Back inside, a foul has been called. It will stay with West LA. Might be on Cook for Compton. That'll be his first. Had a reach-in foul. Left side for West LA. That'll be Torrante Jones. Pull up 3 from top of the key. No good. Rebound for Darius Evans. Cook into the front court all the way. The shot from close range. No. Nice recovery by his teammate Chris Tonsell. Back outside. The reset for Compton. Pull up 3 for Taylor. No good. Rebound to Obeni. Quick pace now for Coach Anthony Jones for West LA in his 3rd year with the program. Left side for Blackman. Back to Blackman for 3. In and out. Hard break. Rebound to Taylor. So looking for that first point. Minute 20 gone by here in the first half. Compton for Cook. Cook now into the paint. Left side for Townsend. Short jumper way off. Watch out. Nothing but backboard up ahead for West LA. Into the front court, pull up Jay from the right side. Too strong off the rim again. Second attempt is no good. So a slow shooting pace so far for both sides. Both teams average about 40% on the year shooting. Cook to the right for Taylor. 28 points his last time out. Townsend to the left wing. Into the block for Evans. Man by him trailing with 9 to shoot. A lot of congestion and a foul on from the top of the key. That'll be on Tartar Jones. I'll be Jones' first. So still nothing. Under 18 minutes left in the first half. And the Cook off a slight screen back to Taylor. Looking for some help in the post. Nothing there. He'll take it himself from 15 feet off the back rim and out. Off the carry, he'll go to West LA. So a lot of bricks so far in the first 2 minutes here, Mike. Question is, who can break this scoreless tie? One would hope so. At some point today.
Yeah, they're building a house out here early.
Some slight pressure from Compton. Might be close to a 10-second call. And a lucky break in the press break. Up ahead. Dangerous pass on the lob play. Nothing there. Recovered by the Wildcats in the paint. And we get the first points by Trevor Blackman. 2-0 West LA. Cook to the front court for Townsend. Taylor swings left on the wing to Ryan. Back to Townsend, top of the key. Cook looking to make something happen. Townsend lost the ball going to the rim. Nice hands by Blackman, and he'll stay with the Tartars.
Pretty good energy level early here from Compton. Obviously, they want to get a win in their own tournament.
They won this tournament last year, 2016.
Yeah, they were the 2 seed in the South going into the tournament. They were upset in the regional semifinals by ELAC a year ago.
Sean Ryan now with the basketball all the way to the rim, off the window, no good. Rebounded Taylor. And they were very good defensively last year with their pressure defense laying to each shot on offense. Missed shot, but recovered by Townsend. Now be timeout called by Coach Higgins. It's 2-2. 16:41 left to go on the first out on SoCalCollegeSports.com.
Yeah, Anthony Jones actually for West LA going to call that timeout there and did not like the defensive assignment. You get a wide open three. Not only that, give it an offensive rebound, put back layup. We're tied up at 2-all. West LA maybe a little bit out of sorts early on. Team that normally pretty skilled with the ball, good slashers. Not necessarily a team that can shoot it. Not like we'll see later in Citrus. Citrus yesterday in the win shooting about 50% from three. ABC going to have their handfuls in that department.
So after that quick timeout, we'll see the adjustments we would assume from Coach Jones in West LA. If you want to get a win, you want to make adjustments.
Yeah, you might see some early subs here too. Watch out.
They might see you play again, Mike.
No, my eligibility's done at the 2 year. Might still have a year at the 4 year. But
might.
Probably not.
The former Big West grade of UCR, right?
No, I wouldn't say grade. Just a Big West participant.
Oh, okay. Better than me, though, so that's something for you. If that makes you feel good, Mike. West LA ball, 2-2 your score. 16 minutes left in the first half. Blackman for Jones, off the screen, up in the air, and it's good for downtown for Tartar Jones.
Good job by Jones, good anticipation, good feet too. The feet really sets that shot up. 5-2, West LA on top of Compton early.
Armand Cook now for Evans on the wing. Nice pressure from West LA, from Brandon Anawayu, and a nice shot from Townsend from the corner.
Yeah, and Jan will, again, really good feet and good anticipation of knowing when he was going to be open. Lets it fly, it goes in.
And for the first time now is Corey Jackson, a sophomore, with the basketball now. Gets a screen to his right. Back to Blackman, looking to penetrate. Nothing there from the zone from the Compton Tartars. Blackman forced to the no-look pass. Nothing there for Townsend. 1-on-2 break. And not the most ideal break for the Tartars.
No. Little helter-skelter ball early.
A little bit.
Well, Compton doing a pretty good job. That energy level that we talked about earlier, wreaking havoc right now defensively, and they're doing a good job of getting West LA out of what they want to do. Meanwhile, Townsend, you got to come to a jump stop. You got to be under control.
Right. And also look for your teammates in white. There's a lot of blue in the paint.
Yeah. Taylor did a great job defensively in that last possession of keeping his hands up in the passing lane, anticipating a pass, and getting the steal.
Townsend looking for help. Now finds Taylor. Pull up three. Top of the key. Off the rim and out.
Ooh, he thought it was in.
Cover to Jackson. The speedy Corey Jackson looking to push. Nice drive all the way. No good on the layup. It will stay with West LA.
A lot of what we talked about with Townsend right there, we see it. Townsend does a good job of staying in front of his man, forcing a tough shot. It's off the mark. Compton has to finish the possession defensively.
Close shot for Obeni. Nothing there, and a silly foul on Prince. He missed a shot off the window, then tried to reach in to make up for it, and he got caught.
Insult to error.
You were waiting for that pun, huh?
I was.
You owe me, Mike. I'm kidding. I don't need it.
That's all right.
Armand Cook past the timeline for Townsend. Townsend looking for his first points tonight. Pull up Jay up in the air and short, and a shooter's roll, but it's a foul underneath the rim or out of bounds. Hit the shot clock. So Townsend 0 for 3 to begin this one. Still 5-5. 14:39 left in the first. Corey Jackson across the way with his teammate, Durante Jones. Good ball movement for West LA. Blackman across the side, up in the air and short from three-point range. Recover to Blackman, he scores.
Durante Jones a little bit beyond his range there, but a good job getting on the offensive glass by the Wildcats. It's an easy 2.
So Wildcats 7, Tartars 5. Armand Cook to Evans. Evans looking for a ball screen. Taking a lot of time with 10 to shoot in the paint. Lost the ball, recovered it, and made it up for himself. That is Darius Evans.
Not bad from Ennis. I like the one-on-one. Have a turnover back the other way as Corey Jackson steps on the sideline. I like to see Ennis, instead of so much one-on-one, got to get some movement off the ball. Very stagnant offensively. Ennis, better individual effort, tying it up at 7-0.
A new line change for West LA.
Yeah.
New 5. We'll get the names to you in a moment. Eddie Hughes, man, Jeremiah English, Curvins Cadet.
Trying to get you some reps.
Trying. Maybe. We'll see as the game goes on. Taylor with the basketball. Has not scored yet in this ball game. Kick it outside, and offensive foul has been charged to Taylor Tittle, and for the first time today.
Yeah, Gabriel Hubbard stepping in, taking that charge. They missed a wide open LaKeelan Taylor on the weak side.
And that's their best scorer, really. You have to get him involved at some point in the first half.
Yeah, he can play the 1 through the 5. A very talented player here for Compton. Only a freshman. Good future ahead.
In the Hubbard, and he somewhat fell the wrong way, and it'll come out of bounds, and it will stay with him. Took a shot in the tush. He'll shake it off a little bit.
Hate those Charlie horses.
Man,
the worst.
Not a good feeling for anybody. So 7-7 for West LA. For English, throwing it in. English looking for help. Finds help.
Stay in front.
For Mark Carter.
Well,
and he walked.
Yeah.
He was walking from here to Culver City with that one, Mike.
It was.
My neck of the woods, I dare say. It's a nice city, by the way.
It's not bad.
Not much parking, though, but that's the only downside.
No, there are a lot of downsides, more so than just the parking.
God.
Parking, traffic.
Yeah.
A little smoggy.
I was trying. What are you trying to say, Mike? Not a big fan of the 2 C's?
Well, not for 2,200 in the studio. Finally, Taylor on the board
That's
with a
true.
layup. He breaks the 7-all tie, 9-7 Tartars, I believe, with their first lead.
That is correct. 2-point lead for Compton. Hubbard spins around into the paint, looking for Carter, not there. Here is Taylor up with a 2-on-2 break. Nice pass in, and he's fouled. How about that? That's a great play for James Mitchell.
We'll cue up the replay here, and we'll see the transition play from Taylor. Just an unbelievable feed in transition on the run. One-handed pass. They don't teach that. We'll see the steal right here. It's a left-handed, one-handed pass on the money.
3-point play good for James Mitchell. Makes it 12-7, coming out by 5 points. That was a great play by the unselfish LaKillian Taylor.
Was.
Carter in a swarm of Tartars. Nice pass to Hubbard. He scores with the offhand. So we're now seeing good passing from both sides now.
Good movement.
Being patient with the rock, not trying to force anything. Back to Taylor after the press break. And a hip check, the old Derek Harper rule, or the hand check on Taylor. So Compton ball. Armand Cook is back in the ball game. He replaced Saya Cole. Taylor finds help. Back to Cook, top of the key. Past the logo. Back in the ball game is Chris Townsend as well. Looking inside, nothing going. It will stay with Compton. They're looking for Tittle. Under 12 to play. Back to Townsend, off his hands, recovered by Mark Carter. Turnover on the Tartars. Carter was a little bit out in front, too aggressive, and got called for the personal foul, a charge on Mark Carter. So English with Cadet on the floor with Carter, Hubbard, and Jones. Townsend with Taylor, Tittle, Cook. The shot for Townsend in the lane, nothing going for him. He's looking for his first points. All the way Jones lost on the way up, but it was tipped away by Townsend from behind. So we'll stay with Compton, make West LA. Bring in Jalen Millen, number 34. Sophomore from Long Beach Poly High School. All the way Mark Carter shoots, and he was fouled on the way up. So Mark Carter will go to the free throw line to shoot two. So Carter try and make it a 1-point ball game. First one is short. So it took the first 2 minutes to get the first score of the ball game. So one more for Mark Carter. Free throw up, free throw good. Make it 12-10, his first point tonight. Pressure from West LA in the backcourt. Armand Cook playing patty cake. Stay with Compton. 11:14 to go in the first half. The Compton Tartar Classic. Into Taylor. Against English. Back outside, a long three for Sayako, no good. Rebound to Hubbard. Cadet to the key, off the window, a pretty shot for Curvin's Cadet. Makes it a tie ball game at 12 apiece. Dozens galore here in Compton, California. Taylor, a nice pass inside, extra pass, and an easy bucket from about 5 feet. For James Mitchell, his 4th point. The other way for West LA, long shot and a miss, and recovered to Taylor. Cook pushing the basketball. Man was open, and on the end line is called.
A lot of sloppy play early on, really from both teams. And last time down, the Tartars get away with one. They don't pick up in transition. It's a wide open three, but West LA off the mark. We talked about it. They're not exactly a great shooting team, but can't give a team like that open looks.
So West LA down by 2 against a home team, Compton. Jones off the pump fake is English. For Cadet, back to English. Pull up big from the corner is short. Rebound with a struggle for it. Will go to Compton. Evans all the way. The layup, no thanks. Nice rebound taken away from Evans by English. And again, as you were saying, Mike, questionable shots for both sides. I mean, you see a lot of threes for West LA, but you see a second time a 1-on-3 break, not for Compton. It was West LA. You still go to the rim. English to Carter. Pull up three, left wing, short. Another miss for West LA. That's a fifth miss from three. Almost paid the price with the steal by Mark Carter, but missed the reverse layup. Taylor off the chest of Jones to Carter for the dunk. So Mark Carter makes him pay that time. The one-handed jam. And another steal almost into Millen. Last sloppy play again. One more time for West LA. And who wants it? West LA does, after all of that. Take out Taylor. Bring in Townsend. Bring back in O'Benny. Along with Blackman for West LA. And also Treante Jones. Blackman to Jones for three. Good. 17-14. West LA back on top by three. Townsend will now run the show for Compton. Trying to filter the shoot of Javion Brown, last year leading scorer for Compton last year. Millen for three, left wing. He answers back. Tie ball game at 17. So now some back and forth, some better shots, better looks, and better results for both teams. Corey Jackson back in for West LA. On the wing, Jackson wanted to shoot that, did not. Off the screen by O'Benny. Blackman to Jones. Jones trying to get around, Cook nothing there, and a Carter at the free throw line to the rim, and he was fouled on the way up. It's on Mitchell.
Looked pretty clean, but you come down with that arm, they're going to call that pretty much 80% of the time.
You have to keep that arm straight up and down. You can't lean or somewhat get close to it.
Unless it's just all ball. If there's any type of not all ball situation, they're usually going to call it. And even when it's all ball, they're probably going to call it.
Free throw good for Carter to try and make it more of an offensive-like game in all levels. So Taylor's back in. He'll come out for Mitchell. So as this game goes on, only 2 points for LaKillian Taylor. Bit of a surprise. Leading scorer the last 3 games at 20 against Glendale yesterday. 2 of 2 for Mark Carr from the free throw line to make it 19-17. West Los Angeles. Armand Cook for Millen. Off the flare to Millen for 3 up in the air. Good look, and it came off, but to Taylor. Taylor, jump stop to the right. Townsend wide open for 3. Nope. Rebound to Blackman. Up ahead quickly for Treante Jones. Into the forecourt. Nice pass. O'Benny over his head, and he scores. Nice push from Jones to the running big man, Prince O'Benny. 21-17. Armand Cook gets a screen from Taylor to his left against Blackman. Nice pass in the key. Townsend with the floater. So easy offense set up by Armand Cook. 21-19. Jones kick it outside for Blackman. Nice pass to Cardinal Lane. This came out at the last second. Good look and good passing from guards for both sides. Millen on left wing on top of your screen. Taylor driving. Foul on the floor, so won't be free throws yet. I believe it will be. Out of fouls is West LA. They have now 17 foul on the Wildcats. Coming in for the first time, Tobina Obi for West LA. And Zayon Ryan's back in. Killian Taylor with 2 points in this one. That's the first one to 1-and-1. Taylor, Westchester Common of yesteryear. Years after Dwayne Poley left. 21-21, 2 of 2, made by LaKillian Taylor. Corey Jackson to the rim, and a blocking foul has been called. And one. Foul to Taylor. Let's see it again. So a nice play for Corey Jackson. That's his first bucket. Got it the hard way. Taylor Tittle will check back in. So Jackson looking for a three-point play. And Jackson will complete and make it 23-21. 24-21, rather. Tittle for Townsell. Scored his last time on offense. Townsell driving around O'Benny. A nice, confident move from Chris Townsell. Bad pass recovered for Tittle. So Townsell with some momentum now on his side.
Somebody get open.
Pull up three for Townsell, do it himself, and won't go through for him. Recover to Blackman.
See, and that's a freshman possession right there. You got to get some movement off the ball. Nobody's moving to get open. Nobody's setting a pick anywhere.
And another wide pass by Treonte Jones.
West LA not doing themselves any favors either.
I think they're hearing you, but they're not really being effective with that, with your points, Mike.
Well, you have to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. Both teams right now really not doing that. Some nice individual efforts in spots here for both teams, but on the whole, very sloppy first half offensively in terms of execution from both the Tartars and the Wildcats.
Do you think it's more of just unforced mistakes or more of just nerves possibly?
Whether it be nerves or not, I mean, you can look to the fact that they're all freshmen. So, you know, when you're a freshman, you probably are playing with nerves to some degree. But you got to grow as a player.
Townsell.
Just more one-on-one.
Yeah. Corey Jackson had the and one earlier. Almost threw it away to Jones. Recovered it. And another drop recovered by O'Benny outside to Jackson. 15 to shoot. Tight defense from Compton by Ennis. And an easy drop for Prince, and he dropped out of bounds. And that's the one thing you want to see for Compton is pressure defense on the guards.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been a problem for Compton. That has been fantastic. But offensively, look, if you're going to go isolation with anybody, get Taylor involved. LaKillian Taylor, we talked about his offensive prowess. He can play the 1 through the 5. He's a very tough guard. At 28 yesterday in the loss versus Glendale. Here he is now.
With his head down like a bowling ram and off the mark, and another silly foul by the young guy.
That's a bad foul. Just get back. Run back to half court. Pick up your man. Don't need it. I mean, obviously, in terms of his skill set, very talented, a solid player for Coach Higgins and company. But you just have to be smarter when you're out on the floor. And, you know, hey, he is a freshman. He's going to learn. And
that comes with game experience. So ideally, as the game goes on, he won't do those type of plays.
Yeah, right now he's probably going to be done for the rest of the half. That's his second foul.
Yeah.
5:03 remaining here in the first. You're only down by 1, but now you lose arguably your best player on the floor.
Right, and your best scorer. And you're only down by a point. West LA ball leading 24-23 for Trevor Blackman. O'Benny, Blackman for 3. Off the rim. Recovered by Ennis.
That's a good offensive set for West LA. The shot doesn't fall, but they get a little inside out from the high post to the top of the key and a wide open 3.
And it was more than just one pass or a look and shoot. Townsell a shot, and he got crunched like a sandwich. Up ahead for Corey Jackson. Jackson a little bit too fast for his own pace, and he was on the end line.
Townsell. A lot of contact on that last possession. They're letting him play.
Yeah. Bit of a rare sight to see this much physicality in any level, especially in the NBA. It's very, you can't do anything to an offensive player as a foul at this point.
I like it when they let him play a little bit.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Obviously, if he gets chippy, you got to tighten it up. But at this point, you know, let him play on.
As someone said, no harm, no foul, no blood, right?
I like it.
Pull up J for Tittle is off the mark. Recovered to Trevor Blackman.
That was a good offensive set. You get some movement off the ball. You get a wide open pick. You get a shot at the elbow. It doesn't fall, but you have to go back, play defense, and come back again and execute the next time you're on offense.
Jones against Tittle now. To his right, the long float up in the air, tipped by O'Benny to Corey Jackson.
It's good help.
Another possession for West LA. Blackman on the wing.
Little 2-3 zone here now from Compton as they switch into it.
O'Benny to his right. The running hook, like Kareem, is nothing there for Chris Townsell.
I think the theory was like Kareem. I don't know about the execution.
Yeah, well.
But I like the big man going to it.
Yes. You can't block the shot, though, so it's a good look for the big man. Question now is practice and a sloppy catch for Townsell off the hands of Corey Jackson.
Townsell looks a little gassed right now.
A little bit. Nobody up for Compton on their bench to give him a blow yet. 8 to shoot for Compton. 5 for Chris. Step back from the free throw line off the rim. He's tired. Extra rebound for Ennis and stolen away by Jones. All the way laid up and laid in.
Yeah, that shot was already going in.
Yeah.
I think that's just a matter, really, of Ennis making sure he doesn't fall on a ball or something like that and get injured. It's not a bad play.
Yeah, trying to avoid injuries. It's never a bad thing. I'm all for that. I've had my fair share in my career.
Jalen Million into the ball game out of Long Beach.
Former Jackrabbit.
Yep.
Cook all the way. Nice little creasing off the window for Armand Cook.
Two things. The defense, not very good from West LA, but really Compton executing and taking advantage, and now they're starting to close the gap, only down by 1.
Blackman. They had a man wide, but they didn't see Jackson. Left side for 3 up is good for Jeremiah English.
And that's Townsell on the defensive assignment. He's late getting there. We talked about the fatigue factor.
Yeah.
He looks like he doesn't really have a lot of legs getting out to his man. Long way to go for Townsell.
2:10 left before halftime. Townsell breathing for air at the free throw line against O'Benny, and a sloppy play for the fatigued Chris Townsell. Jones, who's never tired, in the paint, kick it outside. English. Blackman from 15 feet, good. Quick 5-0 run for West LA.
Well, it's a bad sequence for Townsell. You lay it on a defensive assignment, then you turn it over on the other end, leads to an easy bucket. And now it was a 1-point deficit, out to 6, a lead for West LA.
So now some slight chippiness between Jackson and Cook. 8th team foul on West LA.
Yeah, Compton now in the bonuses. It's going to be a 1-1 for Armand Cook.
Local kid from Compton, the former Tar Babe last year. First free throw gets the shooter's touch. So Cook with 3 points. Townsell with 9. Mitchell with 5 on the floor now. Cook left it short, recovered to Jackson. So 1 of 2 for Armand. Blackman through Townsell, off the front of the rim, got his own rebound, missed a shot.
Yeah, a good job by Townsell getting in front, forcing a tough shot.
And you can tell he's tired. Look how he gets the ball, Mike. It's very slow-paced. Cook to the right side for Tittle, back to Townsell. Millen on the give and go. Tough shot off the window, nothing there.
Never too tired on offense, though.
No, you're not. Always get more shots, Mike. You never stop shooting. Foul on the way up for Blackman on the drive. Foul's on Tittle. Making Millen. That's his second personal. So 2 for Millen and 2 for Taylor for Compton. They lost their big Kendall Smith after the 4th game of the year. So they're a bit small up front. And finally, they give Townsell a blow. He needed one about 5 minutes ago, Mike.
Well, I honestly, I think that's deliberate from Coach Higgins.
Yeah.
He knows that Townsell needs to get some run, and he needs to get in shape.
Yeah. The old life lesson.
Yeah.
So 1 of 2 for West LA. Another Slow, lofty pass from Compton.
Good
Millen,
pass.
step back Jay from way outside.
Yeah, Million wide open. That's a great fade screen, and that was set by James Mitchell. Million buries the triple.
Blackman to English has 6 points with the 2-3 zone for Jones. Looking for some space. Blackman from the wing up in the air, short. Rebound tipped by Jackson, recovered to English. In the paint, nice pass, the pump fake, and the score +1.
Mitchell late getting there, and Ennis defending party on the and one. It's a good job by Corey Jackson.
Great pass, though, from English. A little backdoor.
Yeah.
Getting a good shot for a great shot.
Agreed.
The old Spurs mentality on offense. Second three-point play for Jackson. 24 seconds. Shot clock is black. West LA leads by 6. Dangerous pass for Mitchell. Recovered it somehow. Tittle didn't shoot it for Armand Cook. Look at the last shot. Ennis for Mitchell with 5. Ennis to his right with 4. Man open is Million. Up in the air for 3 again and off the rim.
I think it took maybe a little bit too long. Not a bad possession at the end of the first half, but we go in at the half with West LA up by 7.
And remember, everybody, if you have friends or family that could not make it to today's games, be sure to let them know that they can watch all of our broadcasts for free on our website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com, or on our YouTube channel at SoCalCollegeSports1. And be sure to tweet out to us at SoCalCollegeSpo, that's S-P-O. If you have a shout-out that you'd like us to give out on air to one of your favorite teams or your favorite players, we'd be more than happy to do that. And also let us know how we're doing. Back in a moment, everybody.
Welcome back inside the Tartar Gymnasium. Start our second half in just a moment. Y'all with Mike Cepeda with you on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Day 2, Game 2 of the Tartar Classic.
Second annual
Tartar Classic. Started last year. Yeah. First half, Mike, was, in one word to describe it, rough on both sides. A lot of, I will say, filling out process for both teams on offense. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots in the first 5 minutes.
If you want to put it nicely, a lot of opportunity for growth.
Oh, I like that. That's very nicely said. The scholar Mike Cepeda.
A scholar.
Yeah.
I have my moments with words.
Yeah, hey, that was pretty good. That was your best one with words so far in the first half. 7-point lead for West LA. Armand Cook had 4 points in the first half. Nice defense from Jackson and Jones. The basketball, nice pass inside, recovered by West LA off the hip of Armand Cook.
Well, Million doesn't get the start the game, but he gets to start here in the second half, and with good reason. He provided some pretty good minutes, 8 minutes off of the bench, 6 points, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. And we see him disrupt that play in transition after the steal from West LA on the opening possession for Compton here in the second half.
Missed jump shot by Corey Jackson. Nice rebound and congestion was Darius Ennis. Right side in the key for Ryan. The shot, and he was fouled. A blocking foul has been called on Obeni.
Good job by Ryan using his athleticism to avoid the defender, and that's the epitome of being under control while in midair. He's going to be rewarded 2 free throws.
And he's getting more of a run in this game. Only played 13 minutes yesterday against Glendale.
Well, Coach Higgins still trying to find a footing, trying to find an identity for this team, and we see it here in the second half, Million getting the start.
Free throw good for Ryan, former Fairfax player of the city section last year for Steve Bake. Gets the free throw to go, make it 36-31. Gets 2 to go. Press-like defense against West LA, broken by Jones on the left wing to pull up 3. The set shot up and good.
That's his spot. He hit one earlier in the game, and, well, Jones, that's his 3rd triple.
Yep, 9th point. 8-point lead for West LA again. Biggest lead tonight.
I believe that's his 11th point. That's not right on the board. He had 8 at the half.
Oh, that's right.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
I'm no math guy.
But you can count, though, especially when it's green.
That's a great response here from Armand Cook.
39-34, 5-point lead for West LA. A bit of a tough pass in traffic. Nice Euro step. How about that? Brandon Anawayu.
Yeah, Anawayu. Really nothing Taylor can do there working with 2 fouls. We saw him come off with about 5 minutes to go at the end of the first.
Pull up 3 for Ennis. Top of the key, off the carom, back to the shooter. Ryan for 3 in the corner. No. Rebound for Anawayu.
Good job by Taylor winning an extra possession for the Tartars, but they come up empty.
So Corey Jackson, who can score on his own right, had 3 games with 30 points for West LA earlier this year.
Soft zone here from Compton. West LA trying to enter in at the high post, but they are basically bracket covering.
Nice move by Ennis, and how about that twine time for Trevor Blackman with the celebration as well. 10-point lead for West LA.
Blackman and West LA on a roll to start the second half.
Trevor now with 9 points. Off the flare, Million for 3 with the response. No, sir. Left side for Ryan with the putback.
Great rebound coming out of nowhere. Ryan skies for that. We'll see the replay here. Quick timeout on the floor. See Ryan just fly in. Give me that. Want to go get some, go get paid. He does. And he cuts it to an 8-point deficit. Quick timeout from the Tartars. We will take one ourselves back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports.
After the timeout by Compton, 8-point lead for West Los Angeles, 44-36. 17 minutes left in the second half. Nice couple of plays on offense for the Tartars by Ryan in that last possession.
Well, it really hasn't been that great of an offensive display. More one-on-one, but West LA right now making plays. Compton is.
So here is Treante Jones for Corey Jackson. Very explosive two-guard set. Jones a bit careless to Blackman on the sideline. In the paint, jump stops, blocked away by Millian. 12 to shoot for the Wildcats. Jones in traffic. Blackman off the bounce, in the key. Nice move. He was fouled from behind by Darius Ennis with the push-up.
Ennis coming from the backside, looking for a block, but just go and get the ball. You don't have to swipe at it, and that's what he's calling for the foul. It does make some contact with the arm going up.
Third foul on Ennis, by the way. And as we go on this game, Mike, we're only seeing 4 points for Taylor. Free throw good for Blackman.
Now, right now, Townsend with his shoe off. I wonder if he's going to come back in. Remember, at the end of the first half, he did take a bad spill. I wonder if that's maybe playing into the fact that he's not on the floor right now.
Might be. 1 of 2 for West LA, 46-36. Back to 10-point lead again. Armand Cook to Ryan. Millian. 12 to shoot for Compton.
Good.
Open for Taylor. The three-point shot is good for McKillian Taylor.
Great movement. Cook with the feed. Good feet there from Taylor. Way to be set.
It's only his 7th point. Off the driving kick for Corey Jackson. Short. Rebounded Taylor.
They're likely going to feature Taylor here in the second half.
They should. Be a good idea, Mike. He can score. They give him the ball.
Yeah, they only had 28 yesterday.
Not bad, huh?
Jump ball?
Might be. The call on the end line.
Yeah, this is going to go against Brandon Onwanyu.
So we'll stay with the team in white and maroon, or burgundy-esque coloring.
Yeah, white with burgundy trim.
Yeah, I'll go with that. The dark red, I guess you might say.
Yeah.
However you want to look at it, Mike.
Crimson.
Yes, that too.
There are a few ways you can go with it.
You could. Depends who you ask, or your preference of color.
Box set out of bounds here for Compton.
Taylor in the Ennis against a smaller Jackson, couldn't convert. That was a good look.
Yeah, it's a great look. That's just simple give and go on the out of bounds.
Jones took a shot in the chin by Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, let's move his feet a little bit better.
A little bit. First one on Ryan. 46-39. 7-point lead for West LA. Looking for win number 10 on the year. Jackson, O'Benny in the key. Drop step to the left, off the window and fouled.
Yeah, misspent communication between Taylor and Cook down low.
First one on Armand. Free throws for the Prince.
Yeah, O'Benny was a lot more open than he thought he would be.
Yeah, a little bit too open. He was like, what?
Agreed.
Daylight. What is this? O'Benny gets the first of 2. Had a nice game his last time out. Double-double. 10 and 15. 10 points, 15 rebounds. Against Chafee. Almost had a lane violation on Millian, but nothing doing. Didn't matter.
He would have had 2 cracks at it if he had missed that first one, but O'Benny gets it to go, and it's back to a 9-point lead for the West LA.
Driving kick for Ryan for 3. Good.
I don't know why West LA goes to the press there. Some pretty decent ball handlers on the floor for Compton. Then you lose a man in transition to wide open 3. It's a good job by Zayon Ryan being ready to shoot.
Blackman against Armand. Back outside for Jones. From his hip, no.
Good rebound.
So another quick shot playing into Compton's hands there, Mike. A long shot. Another ball back to Tartars.
You don't need it. You got a 6-point lead right now. Get a good shot. I wouldn't necessarily call that a good shot there from Jones. Jones a little bit beyond his range. He's He's got range from about 20, but you get it out to 22 and 23, and it gets a little dicey.
Right. Million from 21, no good. Tipped by Ennis, and a nice strip by Anyanwahu. Out of bounds, it will stay with West LA.
Good activity here from Ennis. Really like his energy on the offensive glass for the Tartars.
So Benny will come out.
No. He was about to. And then
almost come out. Anyanwu comes out. Thanks, Mike. For Mark Carter, had a nice outing in the first half, 6 points. Off the flare, Taylor for 3.
Good.
No. Foul on the rebound.
Oh, it's Ennis.
It's on Ennis. That might be his 4th personal, though, Mike.
I think you're right.
So your one bright spot in the post or on defense, Ennis has 4 fouls. If I'm correct.
They haven't given a number yet.
Not yet. But Ennis was the one I was guilty of charged. From what we saw. Still nothing yet.
I don't know if they're calling a 3 in the key or what they're calling, but I don't see a foul being put on the board.
So I guess we'll just say, just kidding, huh? So Jones.
No foul, but the ball will go to the Wildcats.
Anyway, for Blackman. Playing Hop Taylor now with Jackson. Now Obeni, double teamed by Ennis and Taylor. 10 to shoot for Corey Jackson. Nice move, in and out, and back in again.
Defense has been pretty good up to that point. That was pretty tough to watch.
That's all speed. Taylor had Ennis open, nothing there.
Well, it's a breakdown defensively. Yeah, the speed plays into it, but nobody picks up the ball.
Right. Or at least touch him.
Yeah, it's a good entry pass. Good job by Ennis working for position down low against a smaller Jones.
And they've had that on a couple of switches, but have not found it earlier in the offense, which could meet earlier point or quick points. They find Ennis. That time, nice block from behind by Jones. Second half by Ennis, he scores. So being persistent with the basketball on the block and gets 2.
That ball goes down there. You need to hard double.
Jones, left wing for Corey Jackson against Million.
Double now. Come hard. Yeah.
Back to Jackson, open for 3 up in the air. Good for Corey Jackson.
And I don't know if Taylor's tired out there, but Taylor needs to come down. I know he's working with 2 fouls right now, but he needs to come down and be a little bit more of a factor. That's too easy for the pass out of the post.
Bad pass by Cook, stolen by Corey Jackson. Numbers for West LA. Step through move for Blackman. Missed a shot at the rim. Ennis with a 2-on-2. Ennis in the lane.
Jump ball.
Nice jump on. Nice hands by Corey Jackson.
Arrow in favor of West LA.
Now, if you were Ennis, if he was not, again, fatigued, you might have had a chance for probably 2 free throws.
Well, you just got to be more fundamental in that spot. You come to a jump stop, you're going to have a nice 8-footer for an easy deuce.
Or get fouled.
That too.
But he was somewhat.
Well, you don't want to overcommit and go right into the teeth of the defense. You got the defense on their heels. You come to a jump stop right there, 8 feet, 10-footer. It's easy money.
Lob pass for Obeni. Catches and scores.
Nice.
Very calm and smooth move for Prince Obeni.
It's starting to get away here from Compton.
55-44, biggest lead now, 11 points. Taylor still with only 4 points. The shot is no good. He will get 2. That will be the 3rd on Obeni, or he might give it to Carter.
Yeah, let the big man go to work. 6'7", jack of all trades. He can do it all. Pretty decent vision, good handle, and he can stroke it.
But he seemed somewhat, I wouldn't say passive or odd, the offensive game plan at times.
I would definitely say he's been a little apprehensive today versus yesterday. Obviously with the 28 points in the loss yesterday versus Glendale. But, credit to West LA. They're taking him out of what he wants to do. And going out with the 2 fouls earlier in the ball game in this first half.
Didn't help
matters. Yeah, it takes you out of your rhythm.
That is the 4th foul on Mark Carter for West LA. Still in there. 1 of 2 for Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor needs to work on his free throw routine there. Breathing a little bit left to be desired.
Pressured, recovered by Cadet. Open is Mark Carter. Tipped away by Syed Cole out of bounds for West LA.
So Coach Higgins mixing it up here, getting some minutes to some other guys.
English throw it into Carter off the pass. English step back three, left corner, no, short. Rebound by West LA again. Off his own foot was Eddie Hughes. Up ahead for Taylor. The push, Ennis in deep for Mitchell. Loosey-goosey basketball. Left side for Tittle for three. No, for O'Benny.
Don't mind the three there. Not really much inside, wide drive into the defense. Just can't get it to go.
So Cadet will run the offense for Coach Jones in his third year. The former trainer of yesteryear for Atlanta Hawks many years ago. So out of bounds, it will go to Compton. That won't make Coach Jones happy. Ball went right to him.
Yeah, previously at West LA it was Chris Acker.
Yeah.
Brother of Alex Acker, played in the NBA for the Pistons, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Used to run open gym with him back in the day, back in Riverside.
See, I told you.
Couple of Riverside
See,
kids.
you have some connections, Mike.
A couple of IE kids.
You're trying to be, humble, but I'm okay, Prey. Come on, Mike, stop it. Brag a little bit.
Yeah, Acker now at Boise State as an assistant.
Townsville's back in the ball game. Good sign for Compton. Foul was on English.
They could certainly use the offense.
They should. They could.
He led the Tartars with 8 points in that first half. 9 points. Excuse me, I shortchanged them by one.
By one. He's not too mad about that.
Remember last time they entered into the post right here.
They had a 2-on-1. The mismatch. They don't see the switch now anyway. Taylor will rise and shoot. And it's good for LaKillian Taylor.
Feathery.
The feather-like touch. Dangerous for Eddie Hughes. He slips and gets bailed out.
Yeah, I thought it was more of a slip than it was contact.
That's what I thought too, Mike.
I'm surprised they call a foul there. They've been letting him play for much of the game, and then bit of a ticky-tack foul there.
Yeah. They give it to Cole his first. Just luck of the draw for the freshman guard, Syed Cole. Pressured on English, looking for help, finds help. Carter trying to find O'Benny, finds Cadet. The right-handed throw off the window, and the bank is open for Cadet. 55-47. Cole against Eddie Hughes. We'll find Taylor on the left wing, made that last shot from long range.
Should be 57-47.
Now it's changed. Townsville against a smaller Cadet on the block. Drop step. The fadeaway hook ain't there. Gets his own miss. Ennis off the fake. Had a man open. Nothing there for him, though. Townsville for Taylor. 20 to shoot for Compton. Step back Jay from the left side. No good. Rebound from Mark Carter.
I don't mind that shot there from Taylor. Pretty good separation.
The trail English off the pump fake. The running shot and a charge. Easy call to make there.
Is that Ennis?
That is Mitchell.
Mitchell. Well, Mitchell taking the charge, and that's just a great job getting in there, taking one in the chest. Million back on. He will come on for Ennis.
So Ennis still with 3 fouls. So it's Cole with Townsville, Taylor, Mitchell, and Millian. Pull up Jay for Millian is good. So 57-50.
Yeah, watch out.
That's a 9th point for Millian.
Plenty of time here in Millian. Obviously a threat from deep. Got to keep an eye out.
So Eddie Hughes giving a blow for Corey Jackson on the wing. English with 10 to shoot. Will reverse the ball back to Eddie Hughes. Left side for Cadet for 3. Good. With the shot clock winding down, the smooth Cadet. 60-50. Under 10 left. Mitchell for Taylor. For Syed Cole.
Use that pick.
Pick is to his right. Goes to his right in the paint. And a bad shot. Took a hard hit on the deck. Hughes falls down. And they call a foul on Compton.
That's reach in.
It's on Townsell.
Well, you have exactly what you want in that spot. Cole comes off. He gets a pick from Taylor. Taylor's wide open. Pick and pop. You know he can hit that three. You got to give it to him.
Again.
Instead, he goes right into the teeth of the defense and gets packed.
Freshman mistakes or freshman reps.
Oh, freshman recognition or lack thereof.
Yes.
Really. He'll get there.
They used to be all big fish at their own ponds. Now they're smaller fish in a big pond.
It's true.
And they're learning.
A bit of a learning curve for sure.
Left side for Mark Carter. You're still a big fish, though, in any pond, Mike.
That's true.
In the paint and a foul on the post entry. They'll give it to Taylor as he lost his shoe in the process. That'll be his third personal. Almar and Cole is back in for Cook is in for Cole. 8:56 left in the second half. West LA 60, Compton 50.
A little bit more ball handling out there now for West LA as Compton tries to ratchet up the defensive pressure.
Hughes open, the over his head shot like Vinnie Johnson wasn't good like the microwave. Recover to English. English driving kick, back for Hughes again on the baseline for back to for Hughes.
Good front by Mitchell.
They'll reset it with 10 to shoot. Suicide still not there for English for three. No good. Another rebound for West LA. And good hands to sail up for Gabe Hubbard.
Yeah, I thought Taylor did. I thought Taylor might have swiped that off of the hands of Hubbard, but it's going to stay here.
Still a 10-point lead. So Hubbard with a nice rebounding effort today. Started yesterday, now came off the bench today.
Taylor needs to maintain his composure here. Compton still within striking distance, only down by 10, 8:25 to go. Remember, everybody, this is game 1 of 2 today of our coverage of the Tartar Classic. Citrus and Antelope Valley coming up next.
Right side for Hubbard. Finds Hughes on a kick out in the lane. Hughes with the elevation, nothing there on the layup.
A lot of elevation.
Another rebound for Mark Carter and West LA offense. Another new 30-second shot clock for West LA.
You have to finish possession.
Hughes in the lane again. This time he shoots and he scores. The replay once again.
That's just a terrific drive and finish. Hooping to harm.
Yeah. There was some harm and there was no blood, thankfully, but made it count. First points for Eddie Hughes today. This is the free throw. So lead to a dozen. Taylor for Ennis.
Good.
Back to Darius. Nice give and go, and Ennis scores.
That's great recognition early in that possession from Taylor. Easy assist, and Ennis finishes.
That's a 6-point for Darius. 62-52 into Mark Carter, stumbling and dribbling, and lost the ball for James Mitchell. Million. Nice pass ahead for Mitchell off the window. Too strong. Back to James. Now for Eddie Hughes.
That's off of his foot.
It's off his own tennis shoe.
Oh, Hughes. A little sloppy there in transition. Opportunity here for the Compton Tartars. Cut it to single digits.
Tittle is back in. You'll bring in Jacob Stone in for the first time for English. Stone, the freshman guard. Taylor for Tittle with Million, Ryan, and Ennis on the floor for Coach Higgins. Hubbard still in there. Outside for Taylor for three. No. The rebound was within Cadet and Hughes' hands. Talk on blue crime.
Yep.
They'll go back to Compton.
Taylor has to take over right here.
Taylor will feed Ennis for three. Good.
Good rhythm three from Ennis. Taylor with the assist. Timeout, Compton.
3C2A basketball on SoCalCollegeSports.com. West LA basketball leading by 7. Here's Cadet quickly now for Mark Carter into Hubbard. Blocked away by Million. Still Wildcat ball. Eddie Hughes in the paint. Hughes fouled. He'll get 2 more. Foul might be on LaKillian Taylor. And they charged Million rather that. So the foul on Jalen Million. Eddie Hughes for 2 free throws. And Hughes so far 0 for 2 from the line this afternoon. Hughes, one of many quick guards for Coach Jones today. Some good time on the floor. Gets 1 of 2, 63-55. 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Taylor looking to start a run for his team's cause, down by 8 points. Needs some help, finds Tittle, and a traveling has been called.
That's lack of composure right there from Tittle.
So that must be north of 15 giveaways for the Tartars in this ball game alone. Cadet was lost in the air, and a steal by Million. The pass for Mitchell took 3 steps, and a blocking foul has been called, and Cadet is on his back. But a 3-point play coming up for
Let's see the replay on that.
Evans.
That's a pretty good job by Ennis. All the way back. There you go.
So the steal there.
A lot better job by Tittle. And the defender coming through, not holding his ground. That's why they called it. I believe that might have been the player getting stepped on there.
Evans looking for 12, and he does. So he has a dozen points for Darius Evans for Compton, 63-58. Mark Carter with a head of steam all the way to running layup off the back heel. And a foul on that possession change.
Yeah, you got to dunk that thing.
Would have been a nice poster. Foul is on Gabe Hubbard.
Let's see the replay here. It's an opportunity to create a little highlight reel.
Would have been nice, Mike. So free throws for Zayon Ryan out of foul his West LA. 1-on-1 opportunity and a miss, and recovered by Compton. Evans was fouled from behind, and that might be it for Mark Carter. So he has 5. So he's done for the night. It will be another line change for Coach Jones at the free throws for Evans. Now they get the change in. Anyanwu will come in for Carter.
What do you need? Well, if her battery dies, we're going to lose the main shot, so I got to prepare for that. It's not getting power from the
So Evans looking for points, 13 and 14. He had 12 points yesterday. Now he has 13. And a new 5 is in. Jackson, Jones, Blackman, O'Benny with Anyanwu. The new 5 on the floor for West LA. It'll be Tittle, Ryan, Ennis, Million, and Taylor for Compton. 1 more for Evans. Gets 2 of 2. He has 14. Only a 3-point ball game now after being at as many as 12 points minutes ago. Blackman on the short corner for Benny. Cross court. Jackson bobbled it. Will catch and shoot for 3. Off the rim. Rebound for Anyanwu. He scores 65-60.
Yeah, we have a quick timeout call by West LA. They want to reset the press, reset the defense, make sure they don't give any cheap ones up on the other end.
And another thing, Mike, you were saying this in the first half. You have to do the little things right.
Yeah.
Missed shot from Jackson. No one boxed out Anyanwu.
Yep. You have to finish possessions. We keep on talking about it, and you're right. It's the little things.
Yeah, little things can be a big thing as the game goes on.
5:54 to go, but the Tartars have cut it to 5 here. We got a good one. Day 2, game 2, Tartar Classic, 2017, second annual. Mike Cepeda, Jay Holloway with you. Again, game 1 of 2 for us here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. After this, it'll be Citrus, the Owls, taking on Antelope Valley. The Marauders, the big statement victory yesterday, double-digit win over a very game Mount Sac, who was coming off of a win over one of the top-ranked teams in the South San Bernardino Valley.
Here's Ryan, who will feed tail on the curl screen. Million for 3. Good.
Great reversal from Taylor. Taylor, beautiful feed to Million. We'll see this replay right here. We'll see the play really from the opening get. They find Taylor, and Taylor does a good job knowing that somebody's going to be open, somebody's going to rotate over, and he reverses it quickly to the weak side. Million does a good job of relocating on the perimeter, drains it from 3. It's a 1-bucket game.
And you've been asking for Taylor's scoring, but he's done the other things to keep his team close, which has been a good thing. It shows he can be versatile without always going to basketball.
He's a very versatile player. You talk about his size. He's at 6'7", but he can handle the rock. He can shoot it, and then he understands that he's a focal point of the opposing defense, so the defense is going to converge on him. That's going to leave somebody open. It's a great job by Million keeping his feet ready. Taylor delivers in the shooter's pocket. It's a 2-point game.
So a 2-point lead, 65-63. 5:20 left. Off the press break, and O'Benny with the two-handed flush. Just broke Compton apart. Taylor the other way. The layup left it off the rim, and they call a foul on the layup for Taylor. It's going to be on O'Benny.
Let's see that one more time here, Matty. We'll see the dunk there from O'Benny. And then O'Benny back in transition, back the other way. Go back to it, Matt. Go back to it, Matt. There you go. Yeah, you get that extension. They're going to say that O'Benny got him down low. That's 3 straight missed free throws for Taylor.
Having a rough night from the charity strike.
Yeah, the Killian, just no rhythm. I mean, he's 1 of 4.
Yeah. That's the one downside to his game, free throw shooting. 11 points for him today. 3-point lead still for West Los Angeles. Corey Jackson. 2-3 defense. Onyanwu. Back to Corey. Blackman. Not scored in a while. Had a long break on the bench for Coach Jones. Jones for 3. No. Rebound will go to Compton.
Back to White. Opportunity here for the Tartars to tie. 4:44 to go.
If you're Compton, you run that same back screen again for Taylor and Million again, or something else possibly?
It starts with Taylor. Work off of Taylor, and he has the versatility to find an open man. O'Benny cannot guard him.
I agree. Taylor directing traffic like the 4-5. Nice hands from behind by Jackson. Just missed a backcourt. Million for 3 off the carom, and how about that?
Yes, sir. Another hookup between Taylor, Million, chalk up 3, 67 all.
As the replay, after all that congestion.
How about Darius Ennis does a great job of relocating the basketball. It's a broken play and ends up in a triple on the other end.
Blackman the other way for West LA. Onyanwu the floater. No. Rebound for Compton. They now have a chance for their first lead in a while. Taylor into the forecourt. Had a man open and a little bit too high.
Need to execute a little bit better there.
They had Ennis open at the rim. Threw that almost towards Mount Shasta. Still a tie ball game at 67 all. Blackman off the screen by Onyanwu. Backing up, back in again, off the side rim. Onyanwu with a rebound, a floater, no.
Have to finish possessions.
Another chance for West LA.
Get a rebound.
Jones pressured, and another ticky-tack foul on Taylor Tittle.
Yeah, but why?
He was falling back.
He's 45 feet away from the basket. You don't need to get up in his grill. I just don't understand it.
He was doing his best Fat Joe impression as well with the basketball, leaning back. Almost fell on his back.
You ain't lying.
1-1, first one for Tarante Jones.
And the other team's in the bonus.
Right. So he had free throws.
It's a really bad foul there from Cook.
$10 points for Tarante today. Looking for 11. Free throw good. 2-point lead. Unique fans trying to distract Tarante. Timeout call on the floor. 3:17 left. SoCalCollegeSports.com, Compton Tartar Classic.
Watch this game in its entirety, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Go to our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. Feel free to subscribe. You can watch the archived copy of this game and all of our coverage. Pretty good one right here. 3:17 remaining, 69-67. West LA by a buck.
Two-point lead for West LA. Jay Holloway with Mike Cepeda. Compton Tartar Classic, the second annual classic here at Tartar Gymnasium. Taylor Tittle for Darius Ennis, top of the key.
Go set a down pick for Taylor.
Million with the tight defense from Nyanwu. Back to Taylor with 7 to shoot. To his left, Taylor back outside. Right on the baseline, the shot in for Ennis. And a good help. 1 on the shot clock for Compton. So not much time for a catch and shoot. Might be a lob at the rim. The throwing in will be Taylor on their own basket to our left. The lob, and it's the shot off the rim.
That hit the rim.
So a good look, tough look for Ennis. Here's Corey Jackson.
You need to stop in a big way here if you're Compton.
2:35 left in this one.
You're in no man's land.
Jackson, Plank, and Jones almost lost it again. Against Ryan. Blackman. Burning clock, 6 to shoot for the Wildcats with 4, with 3 in the lane. Lost the ball. Ryan, 3-on-1 if they want it. Bounce pass, Ennis all the way, scores.
Great pass in transition. Ennis finishes Ryan with the feed.
Tie ball game, 69 again.
Compton comes in with a record of 2-8 on the season. 9-4 is West LA. This would be an upset. Compton were to get the victory.
Jones to Blackman. Finds Jackson off the screen, up in the air for 3, no. Rebound, Nyanwu stripped by Taylor. Tied ball, it will go to Compton.
Timeout or a foul?
Might be a foul. It's a foul.
Foul.
It's on Nyanwu. So out of fouls, West LA, so free throws.
You're 1 out of your last 4 free throws. Like to see Taylor here make an adjustment at the line.
Say the game is 90% mental. Trying to get the lead again.
Oh, we know Taylor has that game.
Yeah.
Let's lock in right here.
First free throw. Nothing but silk. Second lead in this half for Compton.
Nothing but silk. That's those are some pricey nets. That's the case.
They like the best here in Compton, Mike. And 1 of 2 for LaKillian.
But the Tartars with the lead. 1:35 to go.
Blackman looking over the defense to Corey Jackson. Jackson with Jones against Million. The long shot from outside. Missed shot. The block from Ennis off his foot. Back to Brandon Nyanwu. Has Jackson. Head of steam. Corey Jackson, no good. Foul on the rebound on O'Benny's shot.
O'Benny will go to the line.
Foul is on Zayon Ryan. And a good foul. Not the best free thrower is O'Benny. 50% into today's game.
Well, if the stats hold, it's going to be a tie ball game with the Tartars get it next, but they need to finish possessions. How many times have we seen second chance points here in the second half for West LA?
And sometimes even third chance points.
Yeah, just can't happen, but yet you have a lead with 1:09 to go against a pretty good team.
Agreed.
And that's really a tribute to, you know, the Compton Tartars really playing very hard today and executing down the stretch, making some plays.
First one is, again, Mike, like silk for O'Benny.
I got to tell you, O'Benny did not look like a 50% free throw shooter on that shot.
Can you make the second one?
Got to box out here.
One more for Prince. And again, the second one's always the hardest one.
And the stats hold. Got to clear it out. Taylor with the ball.
Tie ball game at 70. Taylor against Jackson. Backdoor for Ryan, looking for some space. No space for him. And timeout by Taylor.
That's a great timeout from Coach Higgins. He understands that his offense a little bit in disarray.
53.3 seconds. Now, as we've been saying, Mike, as this game has been going on, at points it seemed out of reach, but somehow, some way, Compton has found a way to keep it close.
Yeah, there were times in this game where Compton, it looked like they could have gone away, and they're showing a lot of grit here of battling themselves back into a game at home in their home tournament. They need to win, and they need some more reps, and they get another rep tomorrow with the win right here.
And the one thing that was a bit of a surprise was Coach Jones kept that backup group for a long time on the floor. And that led Compton coming back into the ball game. It got Taylor good looks, Ennis and Million.
Initially, that second unit showed a pretty good spark, but offensively they could not keep it going. And then you got Taylor and Million really getting into the act. Million with 15, Taylor with 12, Ennis with 16. You got three players in double figures. Same thing for West LA. You have three players with 11 each.
So the five on the floor: Benny, Onyanwu, Jackson, Jones, and Blackman for West LA. Million, Ryan, Tittle, Ennis, and Taylor for Compton. Compton ball, tie ball game, 52 seconds.
There you go.
9 to shoot
switch, you have O'Benny
for
right
Compton.
Here.
Off the switch, Taylor to drive, to kick out. Ennis with 3, the pump fake with 2, the shot with 1, off the rim. Rebound, West LA.
Tittle's going to be called for an over the back. It's going to be free throws coming to Brandon Onyanwu.
So Onyanwu with a big spot to give his team a lead. First free throw attempts for Onyanwu in a couple of games. Again, not the best of free throwers. In the mid-60s for Brandon.
Jay, I'm smelling overtime here.
Maybe. First one.
Be the second overtime game of the tournament if that were to be the case.
Nothing wrong with free basketball. Keeps it exciting.
Bonus coverage.
Yes. Second one for Brandon. Good. 2 for 2. 72-70. 35 seconds, and they almost throw it away. What a save by Taylor. 30 seconds left. 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock. The floater from the window is good.
Ennis with a friendly roll, tied up at 72.
Shot clock turned off for Corey Jackson, West LA. They'll get past half court.
No timeout here.
They have a timeout remaining if they want it. 10 seconds for Corey Jackson, one of their top scorers. Jackson, a step back, Jay, off the back heel, and that will be overtime as that shot came off the back heel. So not the most ideal look for West LA, but free basketball on SoCalCollegeSports.com, the Compton Tartar Classic.
And remember, everybody, if you have friends or family that could not make it to today's tournament, be sure to let them know that they can catch our broadcast on our website at www.SoCalCollegeSports.com or on our YouTube channel at SoCalCollegeSports1. And be sure to tweet out to us, let us know how we're doing, or if you'd like us to give a shout out on air to one of your favorite players, we'd be more than happy to do so. And a special thank you to Scott Buckley out of Australia for the amazing soundtrack that we're listening to during today's games and in fact, all of the tournament that we're broadcasting. So thank you so very much for your outstanding music, Scott.
Free basketball here in Compton. Compton and West LA tie ball game at 72. At one point, West LA was up by 12 points second half. With 10 minutes left and a good storming coming back for the Tartars in their home gym.
They've executed better offensively at the end of that second half.
Pull up three for Taylor is off the front of the rim. Another rebound for Onyanwu.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that shot. If I'm Taylor, wide open from the top of the key, why not? Let it fly.
Jones back to Jackson. That last second shot from downtown that was off the rim. Still at 1-2-2 defense for Coach Higgins. Jones to Blackman for three. Off the rim for Million. So again, Westlake not the best three-point shooting team. They're somewhat forcing the issue from downtown.
Yeah, they were 3 of 11 in the first half.
They had a lot of bricks in the second half from downtown as well. Off the flare, Million for three, catch and shoot, good.
He has been so crucial, leading scorer now with 18 tied with Ennis. And he didn't start today. How about Million getting it done off the bench?
Jones for three, the answer, no. Rebound to Ryan. Taylor up ahead for Ennis with 18 points. Trying to find Million, not there. 2-on-1 for West LA. And a step-through layup. A blocking foul is on Taylor. They could have passed it off to Onyanwu.
Taylor's got to be careful there.
Very upset after that last call. Did not get teed up.
Yeah, he didn't plant like he needed to.
But again, to your point, Mike, should have been a jump stop and a handoff to your teammate for easy 2 points.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, if Taylor doesn't bail out at the end of that play, he's probably going to get a charge in his favor. Let's see if we can bring back the slider here. We'll see it back on the replay. See Taylor right there. He bails out at the end. See, if he takes it in the chest, it's a charge.
Right. He was somewhat in no man's land. 75-73, first one for Blackman, and lane violation. Sano Benny. So no free throw for Blackman. Gets 1 of 2 from the line. 75-73, Compton on top in white. Going to our left, Taylor finds Tittle for Ryan. Good defense from Corey Jackson. 10 to shoot for Zayon. A step back Jay from the free throw line. Good for Zayon.
77-73, and it's a quick 4-0 run to start overtime for the Tartars.
Biggest lead for Compton today. Blackman, Onyanwu, catch and shoot from the free throw line off the back of the rim.
Better job by Taylor ducking in for to rebound that basketball. Unfortunately, cannot corral it. It's going to stay here with blue.
West LA looking for the lead back. They led pretty much all game from opening tip. Jones with the moves for Jackson. Back to Tarante. Against Ryan. Onyanwu in the lane. The floater is good. Timeout called by Alex Jones. For West LA. 2:27 left. 3C two-way basketball on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 2-point lead for Compton. They'll inbound it for Taylor. Pressured by Jackson.
Might have traveled.
Tittle for Ryan. The jumper is well short. Here's Corey Jackson now up ahead. Bit of a home cooking bailout for the home team with that missed travel on their best player, Akilion Taylor. Durante Jones swings left for Blackman. 10 to shoot. Nice pass. Benny lost the ball. Falls down. No harm and no foul. Here's Taylor now. Up ahead. The pass from Millen. He lost it. Not a clear path, but a foul before the fast break is on Taylor.
Lucky that wasn't an intentional foul.
Yeah.
It looked a little
very close
there. Yeah, absolutely. And well, that's a possession right there for Taylor. You have to know your personnel. Million does a pretty good job of catching that ball on the perimeter, but running the lane and then catching one in traffic, that is not his game. So we're going to see a substitution here for Compton.
And the thing about that, too, that's the 5th foul on Taylor, so he's done.
Wow.
So bring in Townsend for Taylor after his 5th foul. Leads with 12 points.
21 turnovers today for West LA.
Woo.
Only 14 for Compton, so they've done a pretty good job of winning that turnover battle.
2 free throws for West LA, and Blackman tie ball game at 77. Ennis, Townsend just got past that burgundy stripe. Townsend had a nice blow on the bench with Coach Higgins, so he can't be tired now. He was gasping for air in the first half. 8 to shoot for Chris against a tight defense from Jones. Tittle, the rush shot. Oh, my.
You'll take it.
It wasn't pretty, but it worked out.
It was not pretty.
Blackman, the other way, scores. 79-77. Another timeout called by Coach Jones.
We'll go to the shot that we just missed here. This was the broken play earlier.
The miracle shot in Compton today.
Timeout on the floor, so we'll keep it here on the replay. We'll see the missed shot and then a quick score on the other way. Broken play. 3 shot clock.
Go in, Mike.
Quickly back the other way. You got to pick up in transition.
Yeah.
Blackman does a good job of recognizing that everybody's still wowed by the fact that the other shot went in. Ties it up. 7-9 all.
As we move into this overtime period, 1:08 left. Joe, Mike Cepeda, it's been, again, very back and forth. Sloppy plays every now and again. West LA still responding back. They're the better team, but at times they have somewhat played down to their opponent in this one.
Yeah, you know what, at the same time, I certainly agree with that to an extent, but West LA, they're just not playing very well, and
right.
They're just turning the ball over way too much. I mean, you talk about it, 21 turnovers now in the ball game today, only 14 for Compton. You got to be cleaner than that. You come in as a 9-4 ball club. You go down yesterday to Chafee. Tough loss, but you have to rebound right back up and get into it.
So Compton ball, they're tied at 79 apiece.
Second overtime game back-to-back here for West LA.
Nice block by Obey on the jump shot by Million. Under a minute to go. Durante Jones. So Jackson with Jones, the guards. Anyanwu with Blackman and Obeni in the front court. Shot clock shows 12 seconds. Blackman looking to penetrate. Finds Anyanwu in the lane. The flop. And it will stay with West LA.
Absolutely a flop. And I don't know if anybody caught that up top. Matt, can we see replay too?
West LA ball.
Nobody touched that.
Yeah. That's tough break. On the inbounds, Jackson for 3. No. Rebound covered by Townsend. Townsend gets out of traffic. Throws ahead for Townsend. Timeout called for Chris Townsend. They need that timeout badly, Mike. They just seem all over the place with the rock.
Yeah, no Taylor in the ball game, and it's tough to find an identity when you're still looking for one on the season. Now you're down your best player because he's out with foul trouble.
Talk about a team life crisis in Game 11. But it's still a tie ball game.
And we're in overtime.
You're overtime, and you have the ball. The question is, can they run a good offensive set in their own half court to get a good look to get a win? If not,
who's going to make a play, or are we going to see another set?
Another overtime.
Another 2 overtime games for West LA. Well, how about Compton? Oh, what a performance. I mean, we talked about the grit that they displayed in that second half, going down by as many as 12, fighting all the way back, taking a lead late, and then forcing overtime was West LA to rally. 12 of 31 from beyond the arc. That's 38% for Compton to only just 24% from beyond the arc for West LA. We talked about the turnover numbers as well, but West LA doing themselves a lot of favors from the free throw line. 20 of 24, 83%.
Had a lot of misses for Compton.
Yeah, 11 of 17.
4 of them by Taylor. 15 seconds for Million, now for Townsend with 10 seconds left. Townsend with 9 points. Bad pass stolen away by Anyanwu all the way to left, scores.
That's the game.
And that's your ball game. Throw ahead for Ennis, the prayer from all the way from half court, short. And West LA steals a win against a 2-8 Tartars.
Wow.
Almost like the Pacers Celtics game yesterday. Breakaway steal by the road team and somehow get a win 81-79.
Well, that'll do it for our coverage here in Game 1. Coming up next, Citrus and Antelope Valley in the championship bracket. Thank you for joining us, everybody. For Jay Holloway, I'm Mike Cepeda signing off. Join you in a moment.